Let's do this warm up real quick because you're going to need to remember how to do it in a minute. So if you want the angle that has this cosecant value, go ahead and think about the fact that its sine value would be 1 over that. And then if you want an angle, you need to use your inverse trig function. So I can do inverse sine of that sine value in your calculator. And you're going to end up with approximately 39.627 degrees. What we are doing today is solving some right triangles. So we've done parts of this before. We're going to find all of these sides and angle measures that we might be missing. I like to draw a picture and label everything first. So C is my right angle always. And then A and B, it doesn't matter where you put them, but side A has to be opposite angle A, side B has to be opposite angle B. So if I label the things that I have, I need to find measure of angle A, side length for B, and the side length for C. Okay, so it doesn't necessarily matter where you start. I'm going to go for side B. So if you think about finding the length of side B, what I have is one angle. So I've got my 20-degree angle. If I think about it along with the side length that I have and the side that I'm looking for, so I'm just going to kind of highlight everything that's involved here. In relation to angle B, side A is the adjacent side, and the side that I'm looking for is the opposite side. So I could use tangent because it involves an opposite and adjacent side, and say that if I did tangent of that 20-degree angle, it would be my opposite side length over my adjacent side length. And then I could multiply both sides of that by 25.3, and that would give me my value for B is approximately 9.208 centimeters. Now that's rounded off, so we really want to stick with our original information when we go and find our next side length instead of using any rounded off values, because that can lead to a lot of error in the long run. So let's go for side C, and sticking with angle B and the other side length I was given, not using my rounded one, I've got my adjacent side and I'm looking for my hypotenuse. So we'll do cosine of that 20-degree angle would be my adjacent side length over C, my hypotenuse that I'm looking for. Now I have to multiply by C to get it out of the denominator. And then to solve for C, I'm going to have to divide both sides by cosine of 20, which is going to give me, if I punch it in a calculator again, approximately 26.924 centimeters for side C. I saved the easiest for last. I have two angle measures, a 90-degree angle and a 20-degree angle. So to get my third angle, I can go, hey, angles in a triangle add up to 180. Let's subtract the two that I have and get measure of angle A is 70 degrees. This time I don't have any angle measures, so I'm going to have to use some of my inverse trig functions. Let's go for measure of angle A first. So I have the opposite side and the adjacent side in relation to angle A. So I know that if I was to do tangent of angle A, I'd have my opposite side length of 44.25 over my adjacent side length of 55.87. So I could do inverse tangent of that value to get the measure of angle A. So that would give you A is approximately equal to 38.38 degrees. Let's switch to another angle. So again, we don't really want to use rounded off values, stick with the originals. So if I go for angle B now, in relation to angle B, A and B are still the opposite and adjacent sides, but like they're swapped. So angle A is adjacent and angle B is opposite. So I'll have tangent of angle B would be 55.87 over 44.25. And then I can do inverse tangent to get measure of angle B. And yep, copy paste, I gotta love it. That'll give you B is approximately 51.62 degrees. Now I just need my last side length. So I have 2 out of the 3 sides. It's a right triangle. Let's do some Pythagorean Theorem. Little a squared plus b squared equals c squared. If I plug in my values and square them, That'll give me what c squared is. This is a big number. I'm not going to write it down, but I'll need to take the square root of that value in order to get c, and that is approximately 71.27 centimeters.